Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle Dragon. Here I do weekly pick a card readings, so I invite you to join the community by subscribing to the channel, leaving your comments in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. It does support the channel. I appreciate you, and I appreciate especially all of my returning subscribers. I love you guys. I love your comments. You guys are so funny and so kind in the comment section. Like 99% of the comments are so supportive and appreciative, and just your insights and you sharing how the readings resonate for you and what you get out of them. It's all very very helpful, and it helps me to enjoy what I'm doing. Okay, so I do appreciate that. So today's reading is, how do they feel about you? So the one on your mind, how do they really feel about you today? Okay, so I'm using the Fairy Tale Oracle cards to give you something to choose from. The timestamps, as always, are in the description box down below. There will be extendeds for a deeper dive into each of these readings. Those links will be down below as well. And we've got songs this week, yay! So I will try to link the songs down below for each of the groups. So for group 1, we've got number 37, The Children of Lear, Voice. And for group 2, we've got number 44, Water and Salt, Truth. And for group 3, we've got number 26, Snow White and Rose Red, Sister Love. So you can use your intuition to pick. It's a general reading, can't resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another group or check out my playlists linked down below for many more tarot love pick a card readings, or primarily love readings, because that's what most people want to see. If you'd like to make a request for a different kind of reading, you can leave that in the comments section. But yeah, you can go off based off the picture, based off your intuition. We've got random.org linked down below. I find that that's extremely helpful and usually very accurate in choosing for you if your intuition is blocked or you just need some help. I know not everybody's great at using their intuition to pick, but if it doesn't resonate, like I said, you can always choose another group, and always just take what resonates. Don't try to force anything to fit. Just enjoy the reading for what it is, and hopefully you'll get some insight or some kind of help from the readings. I appreciate you guys once again, and we're getting started with group 1. Welcome, group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So it's time for this week's How Does Your Person Feel About You reading. So how does your person feel about you? What are they feeling about you today? I went ahead and pre-shuffled a few cards. Then we will get into the tarot cards, as well as a couple of messages to round out the reading, okay? So to start with, we'll do the True Love reading deck. And we got Inner Peace, okay? So how does your person feel about you? They feel like you're a peaceful person, or you bring peace into their life, okay? Also that you are enough. I don't know if you always knew that you were enough, or that if you knew that your person felt this way about you, but they see you valuing yourself. See how she's sitting on, she's like out on a picnic, she's by herself, she's got her journal, she's writing in there, she's taking her time for herself. We've got some significant planets showing here. And I'm really drawn to like the white rose and the snowflake. So there is a certain kind of purity to your energy, as well as like positivity, optimism, and growth. So this person is really viewing you as, and feeling like you are a positive person, that you take the time to take care of yourself, to reflect, and also that you are enough, or more than enough. Also that you are maybe turning over a new leaf in your life. Maybe you've made some changes, maybe you've glowed up, but they're seeing you in kind of a unique light. I'm also drawn to this diamond and this star, so looking up to you, seeing your beauty, seeing your value, okay? And then the next card that we got from the Fairy Tale Oracle is number 37, The Children of Lear, Voice, okay? So with this card, there could be something distinctive about your voice, like the way you talk or the way you sing, but what this story is really about is knowing somebody and traveling over many lifetimes together, okay? Also, some of you could look like the persons on the card. You could be a ginger, have ginger hair, because they both have that red hair. I just caught that. Maybe you have also penetrating eyes as well. This person feels like, though, you are somebody that's very wise, and you're somebody that is very loyal, okay? Because in the story, this girl stands by her family. She is very family oriented. Maybe you are a family oriented person, or they feel like you would be. And essentially, as it relates to them, I feel that they feel like you guys have just known each other for a very long time, whether you have or you haven't. And it also feels like regardless of whatever changes or glow ups you go through or they go through, whatever changes happen in this connection, that there's something consistent about you, something about your voice, maybe the way you express yourself. But there's something about you, like you still stand tall. There is this like consistency and this persistence. There's this loyalty that comes from you. They feel like you're a loyal person and that they've known you for a long time. And the card that come out for you guys from my self-made music oracle deck is the one by Prince. And I was really drawn to the last couple of bars here, which talk about buying you half the town, treating every step that you take as if you're walking on holy ground, place you above all others. So I do get this person is either they see themselves as a gentleman or they actually are a gentleman. And I feel like some of them are workaholics, or just they do well enough for themselves that they would really like to get to a place where they could treat you, where they could take you out, buy you half the town, like the card says, treat like every step you take like you're walking on holy ground, you know, which is like we saw with the Inner Peace card. This person is seeing you as a high value person and they want to treat you as such. Okay, so look at this, like check out that song if you're interested. But those are the bars that I was mainly drawn to, okay? And I understand that some of you might be feeling like throwing in the towel on this connection. I don't know if your person is committed to somebody else, or they were, and you don't know where you stand now, but there's this energy of that coming through as well. It feels like you don't know, some of you don't know if this person's interested in a commitment. And so that's what you're here for. Some of you are really contemplating throwing in the towel, because regardless of how this guy sees themselves, for the majority of you, you're here for men or masculines. They do see themselves as a nice guy or a gentleman. If you're here for a woman, you know, apply it that way. They see themselves as a nice girl, nice woman, and a lady. Maybe you don't feel that way. Maybe you do. But some of you really are thinking about throwing in the towel. So I wanted to say that before I forgot. So think about your person. Angel spirits and guides for everyone tuned into group 1. Can we get clear and accurate, helpful guidance regarding how this person really does feel for group 1 right now? Like, how do they feel about group 1? So this card is from the Numinous deck. So it'll show us kind of like astrologically how this person feels about you, or who they feel that you are. How's group 1's person feel? We've got the 11th house, the edge, okay? So 11th house is, you know, ruled by Aquarius, Uranus. It's a card of, you know, friendships and associations, ideals and causes. So you guys could have started off as friends. You could currently be friends, or it needs to start at that level again. Just take it how it resonates. It's a general reading. But I am being drawn to community. So it's like you guys maybe work together or live in a community. I just saw a red robin outside. You guys want to look up the symbolism of that. That could have some resonance. I think the red robin is showing itself. Or is it a cardinal? Cardinal. It's a cardinal. Bottom line, it's red. That means passion, vitality, and courage. I think that when I say friends, people get triggered sometimes unless they are comfortable in the connection. So I think Spirit is letting you know that there is passion that this person does feel for you, okay? But it might have started off as friends. Like you guys could have gone to school together, could work together, could live like in the same community, or work and play in the same community. I'm really being drawn to community here. Also, this could be just like this person sees you as somebody that is involved in your community. Like you are a hard worker, you are a loyal person to your friends and family. Like you do things with humanity in mind. Maybe you do work for certain causes. Maybe you are a very hopeful person. Maybe, you know, you do look to the future. You're future oriented, okay? Or maybe you just are an Aquarius or have that strong in your chart. And if the energies are vice versa, feel free to flip it around. Like if it sounds like it's more your person coming through, sometimes it happens. But this is how your person, I intend that is how your person is feeling about you. Let's get a few cards to see how else this person feels about group 1, please. How does group 1's person feel about them? This card is trying to poke out. Many cards are trying to come out there. Not doing that. One at a time, dude. Just gonna pull one. Let's get one more. How does this person feel? This one's trying to poke out. Actually, there's two of them, so just need one. Okay, that one turned over. And we've got the Three of Cups at the back of the deck. So again, that's more evidence that this is a connection based in friendship, or you guys currently are friends. It can also mean that you guys need to reconcile, come back together if you're in separation. And it is a card of kindred spirits, like soulmates, knowing each other from the past, or at the very least having things in common, okay? Common cause, maybe it's a common cause connection. So with the Three of Wands here, I do feel like this person likes to look at you. They're attracted to you. They could be watching you. I feel like this person is, you know, maybe more ready for a commitment or to level up the connection than you imagine that they are. Yeah, like I was saying, so 10 of Cups. So that's commitment energy, and we've got the Queen of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is this person is thinking about you. They are looking at you as you're a serious person. I'm not sure why some of the why I'm picking up on some negative energy or pessimistic energy from the viewers here. Like you feel like you're on the verge of throwing in the towel on this connection. But this person is really looking to you as somebody they can have a commitment with. Like there has been effort put into this connection. Your person feels like you have put a lot of effort into this connection, that you're kind of like a ride or die type person, that you are a loyal person, and that you've put a lot of work in, perhaps even on just working on yourself, taking care of, loving yourself, growing and nurturing yourself. And your person is admiring that about you. And they could be admiring it by watching your social media, or if you are in contact, then they admire you in person. But there's this energy of them looking to the future, and they feel like you're the type of person they could have a future with. We did see them seeing you in that 11th house energy. So this person feels like, you know, coming to the edge, like he's at the edge of the window, looking out over the water, looking for his ships to come in, right? Waiting for his order to come in. So it's like something has happened in this connection that gives your person the idea that this connection has a future. And it looks like that future is one of abundance with the 10 of Cups. This person feels like with you, they can have that. They can have family contentment, total love and support. They can have sort of like an enlightenment, even if this is not the type of person that really saw themselves as settling down. They do see it with you as something that, you know, the prospect of having a committed, loving relationship actually gets them excited, makes them feel enthusiastic. Also, you know, maybe you are an enthusiastic person. I feel like some of you are pretty relaxed, at least your person feels like you are. Some of you are even quite serious, but there is this energy of underlying optimism with you. So I feel like your person, how do they feel about you? You feel like you're an optimistic person. Like you are, you know, to them, you have been, like maybe in the past you were a dreamer and you could see like the big picture and you had hope for a commitment and a loving relationship. Maybe you no longer have that, but your person still feels like even if you no longer are as optimistic about this connection or love in general, that there is a chance that that could recover, that could turn around, right? That this connection can have a recovery, there can be a reconciliation, that you guys can still have this 10 of Cups. Because with this Queen of Cups here, this is how they're seeing you. You could be a water sign or a fire sign, or have both those strong in your chart. Regardless, it's in the reading, so it's saying that this person feels like with you they can have a deeply romantic, sensual, emotional relationship. You know, one that is open to a lot of love and receptivity. That there is something very nurturing, healing, and supportive about you. Okay. And I don't know if you're an animal lover. You could even have a cat here. I don't know why I'm drawn to that cat. This person might be somebody that thinks in black and white, but they feel like you're the kind of person that brings a little color into their lives, that you bring some warmth into their lives, and that you've been very patient with them. And even if, you know, they haven't always been as consistent or as nice to you as they should have been, you have always been very consistent. So maybe you've needed to learn boundaries or to be more discerning in who you place your trust. Maybe you are a very loving and a giving person, or you were in the past. And this person loves that about you, okay? They really do admire and appreciate that about you, that you are that way. And if you're no longer being that way towards this person, they see other values within you. Like they still see your value, it's just in a different way or different form. But underlying, they still think that they can have a recovery with you in this connection to where you're showing your feelings, lavishing them with that love and attention again. So I don't feel like they don't feel like that's lost, regardless of how you might be acting. So if the reading is resonating so far, please hit that like button and subscribe. It is free to subscribe and it supports the channel. I do appreciate it. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. Thanks to those of you who've gotten private readings from me. And those of you who support the channel through watching ads and ordering extendeds. For Group 1 Spirit, how else does Group 1's person really feel about Group 1 right now? We've got recognition and reward. Okay, we've got a bunch trying to come out. I'll take this one and this one. So with all that water energy, you know, you guys could be dreaming about one another. This person could be dreaming about you, okay? And then we've got patience. They do feel like you're a very patient person, a very dreamy person, intuitive, psychic, maybe very emotionally intelligent with the third eye chakra. You could be quite emotionally intelligent from that, but also just from the water energy. You could have earth in your chart too. You could be a Sagittarius as well or have that in your chart. But with the recognition and reward, what that is showing me is that this person has visions, has dreams, has thoughts about you in this connection. Like, and maybe it's originating from you, because if you are strongly connected to somebody, and if you do have strong intuition, like many people who watch these types of readings and in channels like this tend to have, if you do have good intuition and a strong connection with this person, you know, you guys could be connecting in the 4D or at night through dreams or telepathic messages regarding your vision for the future for this connection. And that is this belief or feeling that your person has that with you they can build something, that they can have something more. And they do want to give you the recognition and the reward that you deserve, because it looks like you have put in effort and work on this connection. Maybe you have been very patient. Maybe you are also waiting for something to pay off here in this connection, to be rewarded for your efforts, for past efforts to come to fruition. And this person is aware of that, and they also want to build something with you, to collaborate with you, to work together to craft a quality partnership. And so it does have something to do with this connection that you guys share. This intuitive connection that this person's quite focused on. They feel it very strongly. It makes them feel like this connection actually does have stability or the potential for that. So regardless, like, instead of making them feel like, oh, this is a dreamy connection and it's not grounded in reality, it actually does the opposite for this person. It makes them feel like you guys can have a future together, that this connection actually means something, that it adds depth and stability to the connection, or that it would, or that it could, that if you guys work together, okay? And it does mean, you know, balancing two sides of the same coin that are quite opposite, quite different, right? Because her face is divided into two. She's got one side is purple and one side is just normal. And she's got a seed in her hand from which this white flower is growing. So we saw a white flower on one of these other cards. And for me, what that means is this white means purity. It means coming full circle. And growing a connection like this is a protected connection. This person could feel quite protective of you, protective of your pure energy, of your sensitivity, and of the fact that this is like some sort of a special connection to your person that has an otherworldly quality to it. And they do want to see it grow. And they are growing in wisdom as a result of this connection. And they feel like you are a wise person, like I already said. It's coming through again. Also, you could be quite spiritual. And, you know, even if you don't label yourself that, there's something powerful about your aura, your energy in this connection. So it's like this person feels like, even though it's taken a while, that there is a deeper connection to this, and that in time you guys can work up to building something together. And that you could just very well be this person's end game. That you could, even if you're opposites, you know, complement each other in such a way that creates harmony and balance, right? They really like the fact that you are quite patient and self-controlled, or you inspire that in moderation within them. And balance is very big for this person. They really feel you as kind of like, I don't know if you're a Libra or have strong Libra in your chart. You could be born in the year of the dragon or the year of the dog, but there's this energy of like justice around you. This person feels like you are a just person, or at least, you know, that you have values in alignment with showing and exposing the truth and being honest and direct, and with owning the consequences of your actions and creating win-win solutions and having other people, like you're a fair person and you also want other people to be fair with you. And so I think this person finds that you inspire them to want to do the right thing just by being the way that you are. Okay. Just needed the one. I do feel like this person has a lot of passion for you, though. Like, you do give them hope. Like, to believe in romance and new beginnings again. So two more cards for group one. How does this person feel about group one, please? All right. And at the back of the deck, we've got strength. So this person does feel, again, like you balance them out. You guys complement each other. One of you could be a little bit more wild, and the other one could be more nurturing. Like we saw that page of wands. So maybe a person's younger than you or young at heart, and maybe you are. Just take it how it resonates. The point is that one of you is more nurturing, more adult, more mature, maybe the older soul, so to speak, and the other one's more youthful or more childlike. And that could seem like something that you might not understand how that kind of a relationship could work, but here it's saying that it's a perfect balance. Like, your person feels like you guys complement each other well. You both bring different strengths to the table. As a result of that, you inspire this person to develop self-love. Something about this connection has inspired you to improve in your self-love as well. There is this energy too of it being like a soulmate type relationship, which my channel primarily deals with. So it's unconditional love here too, self-respect and courage. Okay, so this person feels like you have self-respect and courage, and I think that you have inspired this person as well. We've got the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so did this person break your heart? It's likely, that there has been, you guys are in separation. Maybe it just never got off the ground. Maybe there was outside interference in the connection. Somebody's ego got in the way with that Strength card. Because the Lion on the Strength card represents the ego, and then the Empress is taming that ego. So that's coming through as possible reasons for any sort of separation. If this person didn't hurt you, maybe, they are the hurt ones. There's this energetic component, though. It's like, regardless of the level that this connection is at, it feels like there's a sadness that is exchanged between you guys, like intuitively or spiritually, like psychically on the 4D. There's this energy of like this person picks up on, or maybe you have noticed and picked up on some sort of sadness or separation. Okay, so this person is feeling like a sort of sadness, coming from you. I think that you guys sort of exchange that over your connection, over your etheric cord. Okay, there's this feeling of loss that the two of you are sharing back and forth. And I think it has to do with this opportunity that and how slow it's been for this opportunity to actually take root, for you guys to plant a seed on a solid commitment to make an investment in this connection. It's like the timing wasn't right. Maybe your person wasn't ready before. Maybe they could only come in and out of your life. Maybe they had some lessons to learn. Maybe you did as well, and the connection never really got grounded. And so that's caused, heartache for both of you. And your person feels like coming back. I feel that with that Eight of Cups, it was trying to come out in reverse. They do feel like talking to you. It's like they're watching you to try to find an angle to know what they should say to you and how they should approach you, to come back. For those of you that are in separation, this person walked away or you walked away, there's this desire at the very least to show that they have fully learned from their past and that they want to, they want to reconcile with you. They want to get on the same page with you. They want to show you that they value you. They want to leave behind the past and move towards wish fulfillment. Okay? So maybe you are, maybe this is you. For others of you could take this as like you're a very solid, grounded person, but there's something sad about you and your energy that has caused you to not trust this person, to separate from them, push them away, or walk away. So take it how it resonates. And if you didn't do this to this person, then this person can be feeling like, this is something that you would have done in the past, or how you have done to other people or another person, and that maybe you were the one that was not ready to settle down. But I think for the majority of you, it has to do with what I said first, that this person wants to, let you know that they've learned from the past. And they feel like if they walked away from this connection, they did so with a heavy heart. They did see the value of this connection. They had practical concerns to attend to first. Maybe they got a new job, a promotion. They invested in something else elsewhere. But the separation does not come without a heavy heart. So whoever that is for, whether it's for you, it's like 50-50. It could be describing you, or it could be describing your person. But like I said at the beginning, some of you feel like throwing in the towel. So for those of you that resonated with, some of you, you are the ones that are wanting to walk away, have walked away. Maybe this person pushed you away, but you wanted to invest in something else, or you're on the verge of doing that because you're not seeing progress in this connection, or it's not happening fast enough for you. Okay, so let's get a couple of messages, and then I'll take it over to the extended, where we'll continue the reading to find out more about how this person really feels about you. How does group one's person really feel about them? I made a huge mistake. Okay. I want a new beginning. And I don't know how to tell you the truth. Okay. So this person is wanting a new beginning. Made a huge mistake. We've got a new beginning here. We've got heartache, walking away. So this person feels like, whatever resulted in this mistake this person is talking about, they want to fix it. They do want a new beginning with you, and they don't know how to tell you the truth about what happened. So if this is your reading, you'll probably know, what that scenario is, like the specifics of it. You would know that better than me. You would know about that. But over in the extended, we're going to look more into this, what is the truth that they don't know how to tell you. Okay. So we'll do that over in the extended. Always, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. The links for the extended are down below. Please like, subscribe, and comment as well. I appreciate that, and I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I've got your stuff here, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. Pre-shuffled a few cards, and the topic today is, how do they feel about you? So how does your person really feel about you right now? Group 2, the person on your mind, the one you came to the reading for. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the song card that I pulled for you, the one that came out for you guys. Sunny and Cher, I Got You, Babe. Okay. And the verse that I was drawn to was, I've got flowers in the spring. It's him. It's Sunny singing this. I got flowers in the spring. I got you to wear my ring. Okay. And I thought it was interesting because from the True Love deck, we did get dating. So this could be somebody that you are just dating, or this person feels like you are someone they would like to date. And he is giving her flowers. So you guys could have met in the springtime, or could start dating in the springtime. But for an odd few, this person could even have given you a ring, or is planning to make a proposal to you, planning to propose to you, planning to give you a ring. Okay, but the dating card did come out. I was really drawn to the flowers. So the red for passion and vitality, and the pink for love and friendship and affection. I think that this person is probably somebody that knows how to woo or how to charm, how to impress a lady if they're a man, but regardless of who you're here for, I do get that this person is a lot more insecure than they actually come across. I feel like some of your people are actually on the arrogant side. That's just what I'm getting. We'll see what the cards reflect, if the cards can give us clarity on that. But it is a very positive, happy card, so why don't we just go with that? My point is that, you know, I don't know if for a small percentage of you, I've heard some mention narcissists that they're dealing with. Not a lot of you, but a few of you over time have mentioned that in the comment section. This could even be like a love bombing type situation, but just take it how it resonates. And if that's not at all your situation, then that's not a message for you. Then it can just be that this person wants to charm you, is a charming and romantic person. I do feel this person, though, regardless, is a bit on the insecure side, acts more confident than they actually are, but a lot of people do that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. But we do have the number 44, water and salt, truth, and this is a card about plain honesty. So I feel like one of you is more honest than the other. I do feel like, yeah, that you probably could see through any facade that this person put up to, like, say that if they were acting more confident than they actually are, trying to compensate for low self-esteem by being arrogant or anything like that. If they were to try to love bomb you, for those odd few that resonates with, you would see through it, so no fear there. But I do get just that this person feels like you're a very honest person, and I'm really drawn to her eyes as well. Like you could have a water rising, okay? So you could have very wise, spiritual, and powerful eyes and a soft gaze, okay? And I think maybe this person, like you, can see through people, right? And see through any act that anybody's trying to put on. I feel like for some of you, you really are here searching. You're searching for answers, but you're just like maybe a little bit lost, or maybe you look a little bit spacey or absent-minded in general. But I think it's because you are so engrossed in whatever you're paying attention to. I feel like maybe this person makes you disassociate a lot, whether it's because you're daydreaming about this person, maybe you're trying to manifest them to propose to you or ask you out on a date, or maybe you just like to dream about them because you're like remembering the good old days, the good times you guys have shared, or you just like this person, so you spend a lot of time daydreaming about them. But for others of you where this person might not be so nice, you know, I feel like you have a difficult time being present in their presence because maybe you were too honest with them about how you felt, or, you know, people who are a bit deceptive or wear masks don't like to be called out, or do not like to feel that somebody is seeing through them. So at those times you might disassociate because you know that they're uncomfortable with something about you, and you don't feel like you're doing anything wrong, and you aren't doing anything wrong, right? But that's just coming through. Like I said, we'll see what comes out in the cards. But Sonny and Cher, that's a sweet little song. I'll try to link it down below. That is a song on how this person feels about you, and I'm really drawn to that that verse about this person feeling like with you they have flowers in the spring, and they got you to wear their ring. So for some of you, this person actually did get you to wear their ring, or they're really confident that they can, or that they will. Okay, so let's get some cards. So think about your person, group 2. And angel spirits and guides for everyone who is tuned into group 2. How does their person really feel about them right now? Okay, that's 3, and that's what I was trying to get to come out, so we'll take them. So we've got the Page of Cups, because along with that water rising that I intuited that some of you have, or maybe your person does, because as always with a general reading, energies can be flip-flopped or vice versa, so apply it how it resonates. There's also a card of communication, and it can be the card of a proposal as well, okay? So that backs up that wanting to make a loving offer, an affectionate gesture, even if it's just to bring you flowers, wanting to do something romantic for you, okay? Maybe feeling a little insecure about doing that. And that can be you too, right? Because this is how they feel about you, but they feel like you're someone that deserves flowers, or they want to propose something to you. We've got the Ten of Swords. So maybe there was a painful ending between the two of you, or one of you is going through a very hard time. This person would like to talk to you about that. Or they feel like you're someone that can make them feel better after a hard time. I do feel like some of you are really going through some sort of you're feeling sort of lost, okay? And maybe it is to do with this Ten of Swords energy, which is a painful ending. Maybe this connection ended because we got 2 10s. Actually, the World is not a 10. It is number 21, but it does represent the ending of a cycle. So it's like, yeah, the ending of a cycle, something that needed to end. It was like an inevitable end. Like there was no way to stop it from happening. Like it needed to happen. For those that resonates with. Now, maybe one or both of you need something else to end. So it could be like your person feeling like you need to end something else if you have something else going on with someone else in order to level up in this connection and start a new journey with them. Or they know that they have to do this, you know, for you. But they do have hope for healing within this connection. They do have hope that this connection can move to the next level, that you guys are learning and growing as you go, that some old cycle, a painful one, is nearing completion. And they want to talk to you about it. So how do they feel about you? Like if you're resonating with this page energy, they could be feeling like you are still hurt or made insecure by the fact that they hurt you, okay? So that goes along with sort of that lost little girl look in her eyes, and the Page of Cups being kind of a shy card itself. The Page of Cups does represent somebody that is feeling vulnerable, feeling uncertain, okay? Somebody that maybe has a tendency to give too much too soon in a relationship. But even if you didn't do those things, this painful ending has rocked you. But yeah, at the same time, it's like you are this butterfly rising from the ashes, right? You are someone who is able to turn it around for yourself. Maybe you are in school, or you're glowing up, or you're getting a promotion at work, or there's something else. Like this person looks at you as the world, somebody that can still come out on top, like regardless of whatever's happened in this connection or in your past, you are able to be on the pedestal above this person. They do feel like you are above them, regardless of whatever you've endured and however insecure or vulnerable this person made you feel, or you just feel. They feel like you are perfectly capable of rising above it, and that maybe you already have. Okay, so you do come across as a wise person and a powerful person despite your vulnerabilities. And that goes along with that water energy, because even though water gets a hard time and teased for being soft and sensitive, it's actually the strongest of the elements, okay? And so it's like this person is seeing that, and that's how they feel about you. It's like your greatest weakness is also your greatest strength in a way, okay? So what else? And if this is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below. Comment and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It is free to subscribe, and it does support the channel. I appreciate you guys and those that have gotten personal readings from me. If you would like a personal reading, please check out the comment section, the description box down below. We've gotten number 9, spiritual strength. Yeah, what was I just saying? I just said that. Okay. Spiritual strength, like your weakness, or what people might think of as being like making you soft or sensitive, it's your greatest strength. You do have the spiritual side to you that this person is in tune with, in touch with, and impressed by. They feel like that is where your strength lies. Maybe you have very strong intuition. There's something very focused and stable about you, very, very powerful and wise about you, okay? And strong. This person feels like you are a strong person. They feel that you've been through hardships in your life, but you just keep on persisting, and that you could be being defensive towards this person. Maybe you're keeping up your boundaries, maintaining boundaries, or you're maintaining boundaries against something else in your life that hurt you. But they do see you as being a little bit leery, a little bit uncertain, and just in general here. Then this one turned over as well. New beginnings. Perhaps this person is trying to offer you a new beginning, or that's what they want to do, or to propose to you and have the relationship progress to a different level, to like level up. They're wanting to level up this connection from whatever status it's at currently. They're wanting to take it to the next level, but they feel like you're defensive about it because it would require you to, you know, place your trust in them, to take a leap of faith. And if this person hurt you, obviously you're not going to want to do that like right away, right? You would need evidence or them to show you that they have changed, or that they're not going to let their attitude or their arrogance to get in the way. Whatever it is, fill in the blank, you know, whatever this Ten of Swords is representing, that you are still looking at, is still on your mind. It's still, you're still not completely over it, but you're getting over it. And it hasn't hindered you from growing, but you're still going to want to know that your boundaries are going to be honored, and that this person is going to honor you. Like, you're not going to want to just take this leap of faith all willy-nilly. You need to see that that's a risk worth taking. And we've got patience here. So that's telling me that, yeah, this person is going to have to be patient with you. That they're going to have to plant the seed of a new beginning on this connection, or they feel like they need to do that in order for something good to grow. Like, you're not going to entertain anything that is not for your highest good or best interest. Like, you want an equal give and take relationship. So this person is seeing you as a spiritually strong person, that you are somebody that they want to have a new beginning with, but also maybe you have started coming in. I feel like you really have come into your own power, like you have started a new beginning. Like, after this ending, with, let's say for example, this connection ended, you did go ahead and take a leap of faith and a risk and a chance on a new path and a new adventure, a new beginning for yourself that's led you to be in your power. So even if you are this sweet looking, you know, water and salt individual, you are still like in an emperor energy. Even if you're a female, you have achieved some level of stability within yourself. Or this is what your person feels like. They have respect for you. They feel like you're a leader, you're a strategic thinker, like you've got a parental vibe to you, despite the fact that, I mean, you are an interesting person here. Despite the fact that you're vulnerable, Page of Cups energy, you're also coming across an Emperor energy, even though it's not here. And they see that as a way of mixing two polar opposite components together to create something new. Like, they're seeing you transform. This is transformative. Like, they feel like you have transformed. You're in the process of transforming, and to plant a seed with them again, or just to nurture a future with this person, that you would need it to be equal give and take, and for them to honor you, like, and like to honor your power and your wisdom and your growth. And that is something that you would need them to do. So they are pretty insightful. We've got power at the back of the deck, so that's strength energy. So it's like you represent real power, whereas this person represents pseudo power, or like, you know, putting up a tough front or a tough facade. Like, there's a difference, right? And this person knows this. They absolutely know this. But they also think that complements, you know, like you guys complement each other well. So let's get, I wanted to get you a card from the Numinous deck. So astrologically, who does this person feel that you are? Who does this person feel that group 2 is, please? We've got Neptune, Dreamy, and then we've got Virgo at the back of the deck, the Alchemist, which is interesting because Patience is Temperance, and Temperance is the Alchemist. She's mixing two concoctions together to create a potion, or a new concoction. And so this person feels like you're somebody that knows how to work with the ether. Like, you have something mystical or otherworldly about you, but you also know how to make it into something in the 3D. Like, you know how to produce something in the real world using your dreams and using your Neptunian energy, right? So let's see. Starting to see the main thing here that is standing out for me in terms of how this person feels about you. I just feel like you're very empathetic. Yeah, they just really feel like you know how to put yourself in other people's shoes. So it almost feels like an empath narcissist sort of dynamic. Whether, you know, those terms technically apply to your situation or not. That's what's coming through. It feels like this person feels like you are an empath, and that allows you to know how to make magic happen, like allows you to know how to transform yourself and to transform situations. It is also what makes you so strong. And it is also what means that when you're down, you're never going to stay down for long. Because just because you're sensitive does not mean that you are weak by any means. Quite the opposite. And you might be the one that taught this person that. They might not have known that. They might have underestimated you and they didn't know that. But they know that now. How does this person feel about group 2, please? This one. And no, that's too many. Too many. Okay. Sure. Okay, and then we've got Queen of Cups at the back of the deck. So regardless of your gender, you do come across and as a nurturing person, healing and supportive, that you are the type of person that lavishes the one they love with a lot of love and attention. You're deeply romantic and sensual. But it's like they're seeing you coming more into your power of the Queen of Wands energy. And it's looked like they misjudged you. Yeah, definitely getting like they could have been in denial, they made an error in judgment, or maybe you did with regard to this person. But I feel like most of it's just validation of what I was saying. They misjudged you as weak when you're actually very strong. So they're just like, oh, look at the little sweetie petite Queen of Cups with her doe eyes and her little cup of water. She's just so frail and fragile and dainty, isn't she? And it's like, no, bitch, I'm really Queen of Wands, right? I'm really Katniss Everdeen. Don't get it twisted. And I think that maybe you were more in your water energy before and you have transformed with the Death card. Maybe for those that this connection has ended, it has been a catalyst to your transformation. It has made you make big changes and have a rebirth. And that is one where you're coming in like Dirty Harry. I demand justice. I demand a win-win situation. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So I want the truth, and that's all there is to it. Okay? What's this one? Ace of Cups. They just see you as like a very loving person. Like at one time, you really just let your love flow and show for this person. I really feel like some of you did tell this person how you felt about them. And they like either couldn't handle it or took it the wrong way. And maybe you told them a different kind of truth too, or you didn't tell them, like say for example that you love them or how you felt, but maybe you told them some other kind of truth that they were not prepared to hear from you, because for some of you, this is the type of person that their pride is so big that if you tell them something that contradicts them, they take it very personally, right? They let their ego get a chip on its shoulder. They take it too personally. They could have been upset with you over that. But just take it how it resonates. In some way, shape, or form, you told this person the truth because you wear your heart on your sleeve, or you did before. Maybe you still do, but part of you has really leveled up. And maybe the only thing that's really transformed is this person's perception of you. But I do feel like you have transformed as a result of what's happened, and you become a much more solid person. And this person feels that, like they sense that, they see that, however they can see that, they see that about you, or they just feel that this is what's happened. Maybe you feel very lost, like I am getting this energy of many of you watching, you're searching for answers, you feel lost, or you feel you're having a hard time being grounded, feeling as strong as you actually are. Maybe it's just today, maybe it's something to do in the cosmos, but don't worry, this person doesn't see that. They don't see you searching or feeling or looking lost or feeling like you have to disassociate, or that that life's too tough for you to handle right now. They see you instead as being in your power, and somebody that's the best of both worlds. Somebody who's like a very loving person, but also like a warrior as well, and somebody that's undergone big changes, and has come into their power. Okay. So let's get some messages before taking it over to the extended, where we will get some more cards on how this person really feels about you, as well as advice towards the end and stuff. We'll get the romance angels and the romantic fairies over there too. What would this person say? I still feel jealous over you. Okay. It's always been you. I have things left that I need to say. And okay, so yeah, I think this person does have things left they need to say. We saw that Page of Cups come out. I do feel like this person wants to come in, ask you out on a date, make some sort of a small gesture, send you a sweet text, something. They do want to reach out to you. Because they still feel like it's you and that it's always been you. So you just take that how that resonates. And let's see if there's anything else we wanted to say. And it's good. All right, guys. I'll see you over in the extended. The link for that will be down below. Otherwise, let me know if it did resonate. I'd love to read your comment. Like it, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. And I will talk to you next time. Welcome, Group 3. Hope you guys are doing well. So how does your person feel about you? The person on your mind, how they really feel about you right now. So I pre-shuffled a few cards before we get into the tarot. And from my self-made music deck, we've got the card that came out for you guys. The song for you today is from James Brown, I Got You. So I was drawn to this verse. I feel nice like sugar and spice. So nice, because I got you. So this person feels like they got you. Whether they technically got you or they just feel that way, they feel like they got you. Also with that sugar and spice, I feel like you guys could be different races or something like that. But mostly it's just, yeah, that's a fun song. It's going to be linked down below if I can. And so that's the song that came out. And for your oracle cards from the True Love Reading deck, we got the Distorted Feminine. And from the Fairy Tale deck, we've got number 26, Snow White and Rose Red, Sister Love. Okay. So what I'm getting from that is that your person feels like you're in a bit of distorted feminine energy, regardless of your gender. Okay. That you need to embrace both your light side and your dark side. So this energy of one part of you are not fully embracing. And, you know, with the distorted feminine energy, it's about maybe, this card talks about your person feeling like maybe you have not been fully honest with them. Maybe you do not or have not asked, you know, for what you really want and what you really need, or expect them to read your mind or something like that, or that you've been perhaps manipulative. These are just examples. Not all of them have to apply. I'm just telling you what the card means. We'll see what the tarot says, but it says, you know, that maybe, you know, yeah, you have needs that you're not speaking up about. And so your person is like, basically for a lot of you, they're saying that you have needs that you don't speak up about. And how can you get your needs met if you don't speak up about them? And maybe you try to manipulate in order to get your way instead of just being direct. And maybe some of you even have unrealistic expectations for this person. But this person does see you as an abundant person, like a very giving and sharing person. Maybe you overgive or overshare. They do see, though, that, you know, your generosity with like other people, with them probably, because I am getting like a 9 of Cups vibe from your person, especially with that James Brown song and like all of the lyrics about what you do for them and you make them feel nice. It feels like you really know how to make people feel really good, but maybe you do that at your own expense sometimes, which is a result of people not being in their divine feminine energy, but instead being in more of a distorted feminine energy, which, you know, it happens. There is no class in school that teaches you about how to be empowered or be in your divine masculine or divine feminine energy. So actually society teaches you to be in distorted feminine energy. So that's what we're seeing here. So just take it how it resonates. But there's this basic energy of your person feeling like you needing to embrace like your shadow side. Maybe, you know, just speak up and ask for what you want a little bit more, have more realistic expectations. But they do applaud you for being a generous person, abundant person. They see you as an abundant person as well. Like you are blessed, like life blesses you because of your generosity. And maybe that's why you continue to overgive, is because, or to put your own needs on the back burner, or to not ask for what you want, because you are being rewarded from the universe, in your person's opinion, for your generosity. But they would like to see you be more direct and in your communication and your expectations with them, right? So let's get into it. I'm going to start with the Numinous deck. So astrologically, who does this person feel that group 3 is? Like, who does your person feel you are? And if this is resonating, please feel free to hit that like button, subscribe. It is free. It does support the channel. And let me know in the comment section if it's resonating. I'd love to read your comment. Group 3, their person. Who do they feel? I already feel that your person feels like you are an originator. You could be an artist or a designer, or you could just have that like interest. Maybe the way that you decorate your home or the way that you dress makes you seem very original, very like artistic or design oriented. So that's coming through. I think your person might be someone who is studying something. Maybe you're both students, but I'm really getting like this, that your person is more cerebral, or in their head they're trying to like, they're interested in learning, okay? Whereas you're more of like an artist type. Not that artists aren't interested in learning, but I'm getting like more of a studious vibe from your person. So let's see. Who does group 3's person feel they are? We've got Mars. Okay. Mars action. So this person, with that lipstick there, I was getting that. To see how they have the really bright red lips. Like some of you really know how to do your makeup well. Like I said, you're into design. Maybe you're like a makeup artist, or you do your makeup the way a makeup artist would do their makeup. Like you do your makeup really good. I know that that's a big thing right now. Everybody's really into their makeup. I'm being drawn to courage with this. They feel like you're a courageous person. So you could have Aries strong in your chart, but either way, they feel like you are a courageous person, which is interesting. Maybe you're just not courageous when it comes to expressing your needs, but when it comes to like, you know, other life areas, you're courageous, but maybe not when it comes to, you know, expressing your specific needs in this relationship. Or again, that divine distorted feminine, I was gonna say divine feminine, maybe you consider yourself a divine feminine, and maybe you are, but what that distorted also talks about is unrealistic expectations, which you know, that Mars energy can tend to try to force things to happen the way that they want it to happen. Use their willpower. Mars is very potent and has a lot of willpower. So you know, somebody that naturally has a strong Mars energy, they could sort of like steamroll somebody, or sort of force an issue, or try to like have high expectations in a way that aren't necessarily realistic. For those that resonate with that, right? They could just naturally be a bit too forceful or willful on certain things. Okay, so that's kind of like just more clarification, saying that for a lot of you, the issue is less to do with you not speaking up or you being manipulative, and more to do with you having unrealistic expectations. Although Spirit just said that some of you are perceived as manipulative by this person, whether you are or whether you're not, okay? I mean, take it how it resonates. Like in the Middle Ages, they considered lipstick manipulative. They actually considered it witchcraft, okay? And they like persecuted women for wearing it, because that's how they were tricking men into falling in love. So just, you know, kind of a funny aside that goes along with the reading. I don't take it too hard. So let's get some tarot cards. Starting with the last Unicorn Tarot deck. So how does group 3's person really feel about them? We've got the Seven of Pentacles, and we've got the Death card. Yeah, Death is Scorpio. Scorpio used to be ruled by Mars. And then we've got some earth energy and some air energy. So this person, like, you have some transformative energy here to you. There is like a little bit of a dark side. I was going to say goth. Maybe some of you do have a little bit of a goth tendency or a look to you. Maybe you do sometimes, or your person just feels like there is a bit of like just like a transformative energy about you. Maybe you are experiencing an ending or a transformation right now, going through some sort of a rebirth. There, it looks like, yeah, you're walking through a door. Like the time is coming for you to enter into a new realm, is what I'm getting there. And just the process of entering into this new realm or this new arena is causing you to change. It's challenging you, okay? So they're seeing you undergo some changes as a result of entering into this new life area, this new realm, some major changes that are occurring inside you or in your life. And they do see you as somebody, it's like you would almost prefer to be a little bit slower and steadier, but for others of you, there is something that you need to leave behind. There's some healing that you're undergoing. So it's like you're experiencing some sort of recovery. So maybe there was an ending in this connection and you were heard about it for a while, but now you're recovering from it. Your person feels like you're recovering from it, okay? There's this energy of focusing on your pentacles, homework, and money, being diligent about growing something for yourself, being very close to reap some sort of a reward in your life, like you're a patient, hardworking person. And I think that this person does get, like the card says, like the song says, I got you. This person does feel like, even if it's been a long time, or they left you waiting, or there has been big major changes in the connection, that you actually are waiting for them. They do feel like you're waiting for them. You're waiting for them to come in and make a choice, or just to love you with this Knight of Swords. Like you feel like, and maybe this person also feels that the time is nigh, so to speak. Like it's almost time for this connection to pay off, for your patience to pay off, for the work put into the connection to pay off, for the healing that's been done to pay off. It's time for there to be some action in this connection. So they're feeling a sense of urgency about coming towards you with that Knight of Swords energy and making a decision about this connection. There is there's a compromise that needs to be made here, and this person feels like they need to make a compromise with you, and they're thinking about how they can do that, and that will result in like a positive change. It would need to result in a positive change, you know, in order for them to be able to meet you where you're at, or to compromise with you, in order to have a partnership with you and to strengthen the connection, to move it forward. It would need to be a compromise that was based in people like making changes. For instance, like being more patient. Like maybe this person isn't the most patient person in the world. Somebody here is patient, somebody here is not. Somebody getting over their own sort of, you know, depression or issues. And I think that this person is waiting for you to, or has waited for you as well. Waited for a reconciliation, waited to learn from their lessons. If you guys are still together, there is this energy of somebody needing to get serious, needing to get real, not to live in the past, not to have unrealistic expectations, like I said before. So it's like this person's been waiting for you to kind of get more balanced between your light and your dark energies. Get more balance between your feminine and your masculine energies. Even if they wouldn't say it that way, they know that you can do it. You have strong Mars energy to you. They're just waiting for you to apply it in such a way where you guys can be on even footing and more on the same page, to where you guys can compromise and move forward. Okay? So it's like this person's given you, you know, your space, and they have taken the time to soul search, and they realize that this connection is something that they can see being emotionally fulfilling. But it's like first, you need to get balanced within yourself, own your inner, like your power, and be in your divine feminine power more so versus any sort of distorted feminine energy. Okay. Let's see here. How else does this person feel about group 3, please? Yep, this one wants to come out. And this one wants to come out. Yeah, I was feeling that. Like a choice that needs to be made in order to compromise in this connection. It feels like a soulmate connection. So this compromise needs to be made in order for you guys to have a new beginning in this connection, in order for there to be an exchange of truth, a conversation. This person needs to know that they can be straightforward with you and that you'll be able to handle it without having unrealistic expectations or being manipulative in any way. Not saying you would do this, but this is what they want. They want you to be honest. So they need you to, they need to see you present that way before they can have this conversation, before you guys can come together, okay? Before the connection can really progress. This person, yeah, they do see you making the necessary sacrifices and changes in your life. Like they see you taking a time out, like there's stagnation, this connection. In the meantime, this person has gone on like their own journey of self-discovery, and you're doing it as well, but maybe in a slightly different way, where yours is requiring you needing to sacrifice certain behaviors and ways of being with the death card transformation, leading to cut out old behaviors that no longer serve you and keep you out of balance between, you know, your masculine and your feminine energy. This person is more like they're also doing the same thing, but more in kind of in a less dramatic way. But they do see you as like the stagnation serving a purpose. It's allowed you to heal. There are things that have hurt you in the past, whether it be them or other things. Either way, you're healing. It's allowed them to do their inner work. It's allowed you to do your inner work and to meditate and reflect on what you really want. And it's allowed you to sort of gather your strength in order to have this renewal and this connection. And so some of you, this person intuitively feels like this separation or whatever this is, like if you guys have been single for a long time, like if this person's seen you being single for a while, it's like they feel intuitively that you needed that in order to be able to stand more on your 2 feet and embody more of your masculine energy in such a way that you can be in your divine feminine power versus your distorted feminine power, like so that you could be a more solid and whole person, complete in and of yourself, and not depending on anybody else to fix that for you, right? So intuitively, this person feels like this time of rest or this rest period was necessary in order to help you to grow into your true power. And it's leading now to the love, right? How do they feel about you? They feel love for you. They definitely feel love for you. They feel like this is a divine connection. They definitely feel like this is a spiritual connection, whether they would use the word soulmate or not. There is something that they've grown in wisdom about, like they've seen the truth regarding the power of this connection. And they do feel like they love you, feel like there's a deeper connection here between the two of you, and that you guys would be stronger together. Because we do have like the feminine energy and like yin and yang, and the masculine energy. And when they come together in perfect harmony with the Lover's card, then it becomes the yin and yang symbol, the symbol of wholeness. And but individuals have to be complete and whole upon themselves. Like you have to be complete and whole in and of yourself before you can make this greater whole with somebody else. And This is what this person feels, and they want to talk to you bluntly about it. They want to be direct and have a conversation, and they want to share their ideas and what they've learned, and they want to hear what you've learned. This is somebody that likes to learn. This is probably a lifelong learner, and they have learned through this connection, and they learn through conflict. Some of them really do learn through conflict. Maybe some of you are the same way and you learn through conflict. I get the feeling that some of you aren't exactly like that. If there's a conflict or even a debate, you start to feel rejected. You start to feel like it starts to slow things down or mess with the connection or mess with your feelings about somebody. And so this person wants to make sure that like you can handle this conversation before they come forward towards you. Okay, they want to have they want to gain and give mental clarity, and they want to do it sort of like the way that they want to do it, right? So that's coming through. Let's see what else comes out. I'm hearing give you a piece of their mind. But I don't feel it like in a bad way necessarily. But I mean, that is kind of the energy of the Knight of Swords anyway. So how does this person feel about group 3? Okay, we've got Page of Coins, 7 of Cups, and we've got the 6 of Wands. Okay, so this person really feels kind of like, you know, you are more of a lover than a fighter. That you are, this is a card of an artist, by the way. Page of Pentacles is very strong artistic energy. Again, you could be a student as well. Maybe you're a graphic design student or something, I don't know. But this is this person seeing you as somebody that values, you know, stability and security. You do like, you know, Pentacles is earth energy. Earth energy likes the finer things in life. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It only is if somebody becomes greedy or materialistic. I don't see that. I see that with you, that this person just like sees you as somebody that likes to be comfortable. And you like nice fabrics, you like nice food, nice scents, things to look lovely and nice, that you may not have a lot of money, but you still, it's like maybe you have big dreams with the 7 of Cups. Like big dreams about achieving more. And I think that stability is the main thing. And you want to feel stable with whoever you are with. You want your home to be like a retreat. You want your relationship to be a soft place to fall. And maybe you're also somebody that likes to have your alone time. Even within a relationship, or like maybe you don't even know. Some of you, I'm getting very few of you don't even know that you really do like your alone time. Some of you wanted to latch on to someone, wanted to be in a relationship so badly that you didn't give yourself the opportunity to realize, now this is not for everybody, this is for a specific person. You did not realize that you actually do not only like being on your own, sometimes retreating into your own little world, but you need it to remain stable, mentally stable and balanced. So this person's quite insightful and in tune with you. This is a soulmate. They can feel these things about you. This is what they feel about you. Okay. Now, yeah, they definitely have passionate thoughts about you as well. Fantasies about you. Okay. They also, they would like to be supportive of you. They want to come in. They want to impress you. They want to impress you, okay? They want to show you what a winner they are. They want you to witness them getting recognition for some good news or some success that they've had. And they want to be like applauded for being your Princess Charming or your Prince Charming, right? They do not want to enter into a situation. They do want to move towards you, communicate with you about making positive changes in the connection, but they want to make sure that when they do it, that you recognize how that you are generous with them, right? That you are generous with them, and that you're happy to see them, and they want you, like, I don't know, they want a cookie for coming in. It almost feels like that. You know, they want you to be impressed, right? And they really want you to be impressed. They want to impress you. It's a basic thing with that. At the back of the deck, we've got the Three of Pentacles, so that shows me that this person does want to build something with you, but it is kind of contingent on this conversation happening and how you take it and how you handle the truth, and when you guys share your ideas and experiences and what you've been through, and when you give each other mental clarity on certain things. It's like, how are you going to handle it? You're going to handle it in the old way, the distorted feminine way, or are you going to handle it in a more balanced and harmonious way? That will determine a lot about the future of whether or not this person is going to feel like you guys are a good match to build, you know, a solid relationship together or not. Okay. So let me get some messages, then I'm going to take it over to the extended, and we're going to find out more about how this person feels about you. And we'll get the romance angels over there and the romantic fairies as well. What would this person say to group 3 if they had no fear and no filter, please? That's too many. You are my soulmate. The separation is killing me. And I miss you regardless of how things look on the outside. Okay? So we knew that this person was your soulmate. They do glean a lot of information about you just by knowing you or seeing, talking to you. This is not like, you know, this is a heavier sort of relationship. You know, as it says in my description box, the majority of the readings I do they tend to be geared towards soulmate relationships, and this is definitely one. It's likely too that you guys are in separation, whether physically or actually. But if it looks like this person doesn't miss you, just know that they absolutely do miss you, regardless of how it seems on the outside. So this is what I've got for you, group 3, taking it over to the extended. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks to my patrons, Instagram followers, those who regularly comment and watch ads. It's a wonderful way to do an energy exchange with the channel, and it keeps it going. And I will talk to you guys next time.